what's it like to have Ugo in his back and have that comfort of having him playing that way in the fourth quarter?
Do I have to answer that question? I mean, Lou was fantastic. I mean, I thought early on his passing was fantastic, and then he started the scoring barrage down the stretch. I think it just gives us the confidence, when you have him on the floor, it's not necessarily you're going to go to him, but he's going to be involved. It gives us a closure at the end of the game. I thought Tobias and Gal both made big shots for us. So, when you win the game and have to hold on when you shoot, you shoot 57%, it tells you both teams play pretty well.
Doug, how satisfied are you with the rebounds?
Good. They killed us the last time we played them, and that was a focal point. I thought Trez, March, Bobby, thought all three really battled DJ and their bigs. I thought that was big for us.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm hurting. I'm telling you. When I went down, the first thing I thought was, oh my God, I just tore my ACL for the second time, but this time I'm coaching. I didn't know you could do that. So the doctor said I didn't. My body said I did. So we'll find out tomorrow.
How odd was it seeing DeAndre in this building and in different units?
It's odd. I'll tell you. I have such love for him. And not just him, but when you think about all those guys, our big three, CP and Blake, whatever we do in the future, and I keep saying this, they started it. DJ started it. He was the first guy here. And so we're trying to build this team here to be a winner and keep doing that each year. But I really credit those three guys, and starting with DJ, because they started people looking at our franchise as a franchise you want to be a part of. And so we are forever indebted to those guys.
Can you just talk a little bit about Luka and what you saw from how he played? I mean, he was fantastic.
Yeah, I was sick of him. He is a handful. It's funny. I'm sure he gets, I always call it the train after the game. When there's a new good player that's on the floor after the game, you see all the opposing guys go and shake his hand, and you heard over and over again, man, you're good, man, you're good, man, you're good. That's a credit to him. Plays with the right spirit, he plays the right way. He's a handful.
So do you see him as a future star for years to come now?
Yeah, I think he's one now. Really. I don't even consider him a rookie. I don't know what he is, but he's special.
It seemed like you mentioned Lou's passing. It seemed like one of the the consequences of that was Trez really got going tonight.
Yeah. Well, they trapped a lot. They trapped Lou and Tobias the last time we played them, and so we had a day of practice and we worked on that. And we told Gal he'll be the third recipient of the trap tonight. And I thought our guys handled that pretty well. I think they were ready for it. Listen, we kept telling our bigs, if you roll tonight, either the bigs are going to score or we're going to get threes. It's funny, we missed a lot of open threes tonight with what we shot. But the threes came from the rolls from the bigs.
Coach, what was the game plan for Luka? I saw you had Patrick on him, Avery, and then Tobias.
Well, we wanted Avery on him. That was it. And unfortunately, Avery got in foul trouble, and that's more the way Luka plays. He's so physical, and so I don't know. He's going to be one of those guys over the years that you're going to have multiple players ready to play him. We had three guys ready for that tonight, but that's how good he is.
Do you think, Coach, that for a guy like Shea to face a guy like Luka,
different players,
motivational, that there's still room to grow?
Yeah, there's a lot of room. Shea didn't play great tonight. We got to get him going again. I never lose sight that it's a rookie playing. We've played, 30, I don't know how many games we've played, but his college season would be over, and he has another 50 left. So I keep that into, that last road trip, you could see it like every day. We, play a game, Shay's next one, get on the bus. He's never done anything like this in his life. And then when he plays, you're playing against NBA players. So it's a taxing process for a rookie, and I understand that.
Doc, just going back to DeAndre for a second, what did you think of the video tribute in the first quarter?
It was great.
reception?
It was great. The reception, the fans were phenomenal. You knew they would be. Listen, he's the favorite. Like, he really is. Of all the guys and all the players who have ever put on the Clipper uniform, there's no more favorite player than DJ. Like, he epitomizes us. And, you know, I hope I'm around when they retire his jersey, because that's going to happen. And he deserves it. It really does.
So obviously it helped having Lou back, but did it help also to kind of be home for a couple days?
Yeah, gosh, I tell you, one of my coaches today, the first thing they said, he said, I don't say this often, but that practice won the game. Like, you could see the results. Our movement offensively, some of the things we did, we haven't done that in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even before Lou went down. So it was clear, you know, that practice actually does matter, number one. But we just needed one. We really needed the practice and a day off, and we got both. And I thought they both were important.
Did you like what you saw defensively tonight, too?
Early on, I loved it. I thought as the game went on, we wore down a little bit. They made some tough shots. I liked our physicality. I thought Rex did a great job trying to prepare them for what some of the stuff Dallas was going to do. Thought we did a good job of it early on. I thought as the game went on, you can see the defensive slippage going down a little bit. But that was the first step, so we'll take that.
Your team had been down after the first quarter and first halves for several games now. Being up at halftime, do you feel like that changed what you were able to do?
No, I don't know if it changed anything. I mean, honestly, I didn't think we came out and played well in the third quarter. And that's one of the quarters, you know, when we were playing well, that was our quarter. And I was disappointed. I called an early timeout, how we came out of halftime. I just didn't think we came out. I thought we lost our pace, you know, and we finally got it back as the game, as half went on. But that's something, to me, that we can't ever do. And we did that tonight. But it's nice to have a cushion. You know, that helped us.
Even though you guys are back for back-to-back home games, is it kind of weird that the game's at 2 p.m.?
Yeah, our game times are all weird half the time. I mean, we play at some crazy times. I mean, we get it, and nothing we can do about it. You know, I think we play at 2 on Saturday, and then what do we play at 5 on Sunday? So the thing I like about that for us is it gives us more than 24 hours to recuperate.
Is there any extra motivation that, you know, #1 team in the West coming in, they won a couple of games in this building?
I know they won one, but you know, would they beat the Lakers? I'm just messing with you.
It was last season, to be fair, it was last season.
Oh, okay, well last year.
But they do have 2 straight.
Yeah, they do. They're good, you know. I think, listen, in the West, you better be motivated every night because everybody feels like the 1 seed right now. I mean, to have on our schedule Denver, Golden State back-to-back is very nice by the Scrooges. I mean, but it is what it is. Everyone's going to play the same teams. You know, at the end of the year, we're going to be 82 games. In the West, we're all going to play each other about the same. You know, and that's how it works. So let's get it on. All right, guys. I got to go take care of my knee.